easiest ways to make quick money. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at one of our viewers' comments. Justice Garfield had this to say: "I love your videos. I turned on notifications and subscribed, as so should everyone. Please show on cam." Aw, thank you so much for commenting and subscribing, Justice. Everyone else, don't forget to subscribe. Now, back to our video. Number 17, work as a mystery shopper. For those who are too busy with school but need to make some extra cash, you can get paid to go shopping undercover. Companies will actually hire a system of shoppers to come to their stores to make sure that things are up to par. Working as a mystery shopper will allow you to work part-time at your own hours, and you can even score free stuff or a free dinner if you're mystery shopping at a restaurant. Number 16, rent your house out for filming. If you're creatively inclined and have the space for it, renting out your house for a film crew might be the most ideal way for you to make some extra money. Use certain sites to list your property as a place for people to use to film. It's much more short-term than actually renting your place out to a tenant, and you get to see the place you live in the background of a movie or short film. Number 15, hold a yard sale. There's one classic way for you to make quick cash and finally get started on your spring cleaning, and that's to hold a garage sale. You can set all your old belongings that just don't bring you joy anymore and let strangers take them away. It's the same as throwing all your garbage out, but at least this way, people will give you money for it. It's probably the best way for you to get rid of all those old board games in your closet, or the gaming system collecting dust on your TV stand. Number 14, sell stuff on Craigslist. If you just don't have time to sit by your garage all day and wait for people to walk by, or you don't have a garage to sit in, there's another way to basically do the same thing. You could sell your stuff on Craigslist or another similar website such as eBay. Putting your stuff for auction on sale will let you get rid of your old belongings without having to use a whole day to do it. Plus, if no one wants your old stereo system, you don't have to waste any time moving it, since all you did in the first place was post a picture of it online. Number 13, participate in a clinical drug trial. One strange way you can make money is by participating in clinical trials. These involve trials that test out new drugs and medical procedures on willing patients. It is a little risky, but the riskier the trial, the more you get paid. Sometimes what you go into for the trial won't even be the actual drug they are testing. You might get a placebo. However, depending on the trial, it can be a pretty easy, low-labor way to make money. There are even clinical trials where they analyze your sleeping patterns. So yes, you can actually get paid to take a nap. Number 12, babysitting. Another classic way to make money is to pick up babysitting. It's one surefire and classic way to generate income. Most of the time, babysitting involves watching TV with children, being on your phone in someone else's house, or even going to sleep after all the babies you're sitting on get to bed first. If you're friends with or family with anyone who has kids, ask them if they need a day off from parenting. Just might make a quick buck or two. Number 11, dog walking and sitting. If sitting babies seems too high stakes for you, try watching over people's dogs and cats instead. Pet owners are ready to pay you pretty decent sums to watch their precious furry friends while they're out of town, or otherwise too busy to take care of it themselves. Even if you can't find any dog sitting jobs, you may find some dog walking jobs. For an hour or more every day, you can get fit walking other people's dogs and make some good money while you get exercise. Number 10, sell scrap metal. One really weird old school way you can make money is to sell scrap metal to a salvage or recycling center. You can make some serious money if you have enough metal to give. One scrapper even sold an old camper he didn't need anymore for $600. Things like unused copper pipes, old swing sets, and bikes can net you some quick extra cash. Number 9, make and sell crafts. When we were kids, making and selling lemonade seemed normal, but now, instead of selling lemonade, it's more normal to make and sell stuff on sites like Etsy. If you're naturally crafty and like to make accessories, embroideries, clothes, and stuffed animals, paintings, soaps, or literally anything, there's probably a market for it. Selling your crafts can turn your hobby into a nice little money-making business for you. Number 8, selling your parking space. One way some students make extra money is by renting out their parking space. Certain student accommodations will offer a free parking spot or a garage, and if it's not a necessity, you might want to consider renting out that space. There are places that specialize in park sharing, like Parklet or Gumtree, and you could earn a few extra bucks a month. Number 7, work as a charity collector. This job isn't for everybody, but if you have what it takes in you to ask people on the streets to donate to charity and get rejected and ignored countless times, it might give you the extra cash you need. Street solicitors are typically paid by commission, so the better you are at convincing people to donate, the more money you can make. Number 6, complete mundane tasks for Amazon. Big sites like Amazon will actually pay you to be their artificial intelligence. and complete mundane tasks that are too complicated for a robot to do, but are super easy for a human to do. These tasks are very mundane and boring, but if you have a high tolerance for boredom and a lot of time to complete jobs, you can make some decent pocket change in your free time. Number 5. Donate your body specimens. You can donate things like sperm, eggs, and even your plasma for compensation. The rates depend on the clinic you can sell them to. Sperm donations can range from $1 to $200. Plasma compensation can be completely payless or be upwards of $30. Egg donations take a longer time to process and find a recipient for, so they often are more laborious, but can earn you a couple $1,000s in pay. Number 4. Collect recyclables. Some states require things like a bottle deposit, and you can earn those deposits back if you want to return those bottles to the place you bought them from. Finding these old bottles and recyclables and turning them into the appropriate collection centers can earn you as little as 10 cents or $2.50 per bottle. If you bring in a whole bag, you can make yourself a happy little fortune. Number 3. Online surveys. A surprisingly easy way to start racking up money is to take online surveys. It's not the same as taking those personality quizzes. It's more like filling out forms and telling companies about yourself or sharing your opinion on products. Companies love this kind of data and will actually pay you for answering a bunch of questions. You can earn up to $5 for some surveys. Take a few of these surveys at a time, and you got yourself a pretty hefty income. Number 2. Monetize your car. If you've got a car and some spare time, you should consider monetizing your car. You can offer your car up to rideshare apps and drive people around like a cab for hire. When that slows down, you can double dip and sell yourself as a food delivery person and not only give people a lift, but bring people their meals too. Many people have entire careers around doing this, so it definitely is a surefire way to net you extra cash. Before we reveal number 1, let us know in the comments below which one of these ways to make quick money was your favorite, and don't forget to subscribe. And now, number 1, sell your notes. If you're a student and you pride yourself on your excellent note-taking skills, you should try your hand at selling those notes. Sharing your useful notes on different subjects on certain sites can let you take a tiny cut of the profit when people use them. It adds a little extra effort to your usual school workload, but it could earn you some extra cash on something you would do for free anyway.